Hello and welcome to Toy Polloi 2, and today we have an unboxing video. There's a couple of packages that have arrived this week and it's all very Star Wars themed. One box is from Xanadu Prime and it's some bits for some future projects that I'm working on, and the other box has come from the Next 17, which is some of their new figures for me to review over on Toy Polloi. So let's get on with the unboxing and see what's been sent in. We'll start with this box here, which is from Xanadu Prime. Now, Max at Xanadu Prime makes all sorts of cool reproduction parts for vintage Star Wars toys and other toys. And I asked him recently if he could help me out on a project because there were some parts that I saw that he hadn't actually got around to reproducing. So he's very kindly got onto those quickly and has sent them over. Now, if you need reproduction parts for your Star Wars vehicles, then I do always recommend the stuff that Xanadu Prime do. They're really good. You've seen me use them in multiple projects. I really like the way they look, and they're always a very good colour match as well. So but let's see what Max has sent over, because I'm hoping this will do exactly what I need for the project that I have planned. So let's see what he sent. Okay, so what have we here? Well, this first package will actually give you an idea of exactly what these parts are for. There are three little guns in here, and these are the top guns for an AT-ST, and that is the project that I'm hoping to work on soon. I was missing a few pieces, and one of those pieces was the top gun. So I think Max has said that there are different versions of these because he has also remade the top hatch. So one of them fits on his version of the top hatch, one will fit on the original version, and I think there's a slightly modified version as well. So there we go, those are top guns. They look really nice. These are resin printed, so you get almost no layer lines on them. They are very smooth indeed. Really nice quality on those. Let's see what else we've got. So here is some more AT-ST parts, and this is the sort of the chest shield, so the bit that goes underneath the vehicle. I've got a couple of these missing. I've got one that's sort of broken in two, so Max said that he would recreate those as well. They look really nice. I think he said that there were slightly darker versions, so these look slightly darker, and he said he also made them in a slightly lighter colour that matched the original, so you can sort of mix and match which you want on your vehicle. Oh yeah, look at that. So we've got some slightly lighter versions and some slightly darker versions. And again, those look really nice. I think this matches the original colour a lot closer. The originals was this sort of lighter grey colour. In fact, all of the AT-STs are fairly sort of light grey. This darker version would probably work very well on the Power of the Force 2 vehicle. But yeah, those are absolutely perfect. So it's another part that I was missing on my AT-ST, again, for this project. And then this top bag here is something that I think many Star Wars collectors will find missing if you sort of build and rebuild AT-STs. And that is the top hatch, and this is the whole thing sort of recreated. That looks absolutely fantastic. So this comes with the gun attached already, so maybe that's the sort of modified version. I think it possibly is, and this must be the original version that will fit on an original top hatch. But that looks absolutely amazing. This part is always missing, so it's going to be very useful for many Star Wars collectors. Yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. It looks exactly like the original, so by the time we put a couple of stickers on that, that is going to work perfectly. So Max over at Xanadu Prime, thank you so much for sorting these out. I can see these being very useful for me straight away, but if you want some for your own Star Wars vehicles, then do go and check out their eBay shop. I will put a link to that in the description. But yeah, these are absolutely fantastic. You'll be seeing these over on Toy Polloi very soon. This package has come from Graham at the Next 17. He said he got a new wave of figures, and would I like to take a look at them and review them over on Toy Polloi? And of course I said yes, because I really do like the figures that he is producing. So these are new retro style Star Wars figures. I haven't actually looked inside this box yet, so let's see what he has sent over. Right, well, it looks like there's a whole load of pieces in there, and I can see there is also a letter giving me the information of what's inside. So let's see what Graham has sent. Oh right, yeah, lots of pieces. Looks really very interesting. I can see a new Rebel figure there and some cardboard pieces here. So let's move that out of the way. So let's start with this one, which I think is a new sort of Rebel ground crew, ground technician, the sort of thing that you see in the Yavin base in the first Star Wars movie. Oh yeah, that is very nice indeed. So it's an all new figure, all newly sculpted. It's really nice, a lot of detail on there. Comes with a little weapon as well, so that is pretty cool. I like that one. And I know there is also a cardboard vehicle to go with this, so this is the sort of little ground transport vehicle that you see in the Yavin hangar. And it looks like there's some instructions here on how to build it, so that's going to be great fun. I'm not going to build that today. I want to build that on a Toy Polloi. There's another card there which is possibly some other pieces to it. yeah, all looks very good and very complicated. Do we have to cut those out as well? We do indeed. Yeah, that is going to be really good fun. We've got a new card as well that shows you more details of the figure. So what figures have we got today? Well, we've got V1. So where is V1, which is the ground crew vehicle? So it's the cardboard ground crew vehicle. So that's what we're going to be building. And of course, we have the ground crew figure, which if I turn over is number 120. So that's one of the figures. And what else have we got in here? Oh, right, well, we've got some other little boxes. I showed the blue versions of these boxes in a recent video of these sort of Imperial officers. It looks like there are now brown versions as well. So let me just open one of these carefully. See what we get inside. Yeah, so this is a little sort of Star Wars-esque crate that you can take the lid off. That is very nice indeed. And in this one, I can see we had an extra little device. So there's the box again. And we have this little sort of bit of gizmo that the figure can hold as well. Some sort of scanning device. That is cool. Does it say what that is on here? It probably does. I can't immediately see that, but that looks pretty cool. So a little scanning device. Very nice. Maybe it says on Graham's letter. Let me just have a quick read and I'll tell you what that is. It is a Rebel radio. So there we go, a little Rebel radio. Then we have another figure here. See what this one is. So we have a new figure here, and this guy is called Darth Vinnick. This looks like a repaint of one of the other figures that the Next 17 did for the Cantina. He comes with a black lightsaber and really cool sort of red skin. That is pretty nice. And it also comes with this little backing card with a whole load of information on him. I will again read more about that when I do the full review. Then we have one other figure here, which looks like another Cantina member. So what is this one? This is Falor. He's a species called Tals. I don't know that one, but it's definitely a character that you see in the Cantina. We've got a lightsaber there for him. And then he also has a couple of other weapons. So these are sort of 4 points of articulation figures. I can move his arms up and down. I can see I can rotate his legs. That is a really nice figure as well. That looks absolutely fantastic. Lots of detail going on there, and one that Kenner has never produced. I'm assuming these weapons do unclip. They do. So we can take those out. Let's just take both of those out so we can have a look at him properly. That is a really very cool figure. I'm guessing this lightsaber will also fit in his hand, which it does. So that is pretty nice. And then we have some more pieces over here, which I think I've already reviewed. These are little sort of distillery pieces to go in the Cantina. They're very cool as well. Things that I've not seen before. They all clip together. You've got a little bar here that we clip in the top there. And then these distillery pieces that clip underneath. They're great if you want to make dioramas. So really cool little pieces like that. Let me put all of these together. You can see I've got a few different variations in colour and size of them. So it's a whole selection. That's a gold version of that one. And then I can see we've got silver versions and gold versions, but in a slightly smaller scale of that distillery piece. Those are pretty cool looking. Yeah, very useful for diorama building. It's going to be great fun to review these properly. So thanks, Graham, for sending these over. If you want to get these pieces for yourself, then do check out the Next 17. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. So there we go. That is it for today's unboxing. If you want to get yourself any of the Next 17 figures that I've reviewed before, or the new ones that you can see here, then please do check out their website. I will put a link to that in the description. And if you need any parts for your vintage Star Wars vehicles and other Star Wars projects, then do also check out Xanadu Prime. I'm going to put a link to their eBay store in the description as well. These parts are always incredibly useful and really well made, and you will be seeing those in a future project over on Toy Polloi, and I will review these Next 17 figures as soon as I can as well. So hopefully this video has been of interest to you. If it has, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it, then why not head on over to my main channel, Toy Polloi, and subscribe there as well. And thanks for watching.